So basically, I think we should give Kessie a chance. He knows about African football and is vast in European football too. So all this issue of foreign coach is better than us.
Your best moment of 2014, Philip.
And we should fix it. If you remember why Kessie failed, the NFA had problems, serious problems. The NFA was divided to two.
Okay.
As at that time, who was responsible for finance? Who was responsible for kicking? Who was, all those kind of things.
Yeah, they owed him 7 months' salary.
Problem.
Definitely.
We are talking about. Kessie on a good day, give him what he wants, he will give you a result. I know these people.
Okay. Your best, don't go nowhere.
And best moment is when we won the Nations Cup.
Your best moment, that was 2013. Philip, come back to 2014. Come back. 2014. Germany won the World Cup. Abba. Are you there? You are in Lagos here. Philip, don't hide under your phone. Yes. Go. Bye, Philip. Oh, my God. Philip, when you wake up for your stomach, you let us know. We are in 2014. You are telling us 2013. Is it possible? It's not. How bad?
Maybe it doesn't really have anyone.
Okay. Yeah, you talked about Omowale a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
LeBron James, after the Spurs scattered the Miami Heat.
Exactly.
Put so much heat on them.
The
guy went back to Cleveland.
And it's played his first game. It's been... I saw a video of him, Victor Ladipo, Nigerian, dunking over him. It's got to happen at some point in time. It's good he's back home. You ask yourself, is that inspired by Tim Duncan, the way they discombobulated, humiliated, and elated them? Very fantastic one. We'll have a variety of, stars being sprinkled across the teams this season. And who knows the kind of NBA players we'll have this season.
Okay, LeBron James got over there, and then the guy is back to Cleveland, and they are doing well. Of course, he returned to Miami Heat. He went to the Heat about 3-4 days ago. And Dwayne Wade says, I'm still the king of Miami.
I think there's something I noticed about spring in Dwayne Wade. The way he played, there was this spring that wasn't there when LeBron was there. It's like he was
under the shadows.
He was under the shadow of
exactly.
LeBron. So he proves that, look, without LeBron, they can still do what they really need to do best. But it hasn't been a good season for them anyway, with LeBron leaving and all that.
Yeah.
I think this was the first game that LeBron played for Cleveland Cavaliers. Fans coming out to actually, welcome him. I think, there's something that I learned from here.
Yeah.
That is
the
first game for Cleveland Cavaliers. There's something about football, about fans everywhere in the world. Now, when he was leaving, his shirt was actually burnt. They came out, they don't want him anymore. I know that he's a betrayer. And when he announced that he was returning,
they love her to come back.
And those are people that came out, turned out outside and on court and all that, everybody coming out to really see him. I think sometimes fans, all they need to do, just give them something that is good. And of course, no matter what you've done.
But you got to respect the fact that after the letter that Dan Gilbert wrote the other time, he did something very good for himself. He had to remind himself that he was going back home at some point in time, regardless of whatever Dan Gilbert was coming up with. And good enough, that is what he has done. He's forgiven the past, the sins of the past, and now he's back home. Give it to him, it's done.
I think at 19 or so, he became the captain of Atletico Madrid, scoring so much goals, went to Liverpool, Merseyside. I know the two teams in Merseyside are not doing too well, but he went there, he went to Merseyside, painted England red, scored with his two legs.
Scored like 33 goals for Liverpool.
When they play Chelsea, he scores with his left, he scores with his right, he scores everywhere. And then
he went to Chelsea.
50 million, the record was broken, they took him there, they called it, is it Wazo? They were calling the Wazo guy.
Wazo.
He went to Chelsea, and then it wasn't too well, but he wasn't scoring goals, but he won trophies. He won trophies with Chelsea.
But it was a match day winner with Chelsea.
But right now, the guy went back to AC Milan, 2 years on loan, 1 goal in 10 matches. Yep. And right now, this is where it is. That is Fernando El Nino Torres. This guy here is going back to Atletico Madrid. I want to ask you guys this thing. AC Milan has to buy him in order to loan him.
Yes,
I don't understand.
By January 5th, of course.
Why did he just Chelsea just send him back to Madrid? Why did he have to go through all this?
They believe he's got to regain his mojo back at Atletico before coming back, then doing the magic.
Well, I think Sechi, who the AC Milan value, is in Atletico.
But does he want to go there? He wants to go to Inter Milan.
That's where he wants to go to. But you know, when you're playing for a club and you do not own yourself,
you don't own yourself.
It seems you really can't decide where you want to go to, especially when your manager and of course the club and they're telling you this is where you will be. But I was thinking, you know, when Fernando Torres was going to leave Chelsea, I thought he was going to join Rafael Benitez at Napoli. That was what I felt. But I was shocked when he went to AC Milan.
Breakneck speed. We are running at 200 kilometers per hour now. So it's taking us straight, first of all, to Dubai. Hamilton, how did they do at a point? 5 races in a row.
Yeah, well, fantastic one for Lewis Hamilton. He won for himself the BBC Sports Personality ahead of Rory McIlroy.
And that's controversial.
I think it has to be very, very controversial because you consider at a point in time it was more for me a team sport because you consider what Mercedes did this season. It was more about the team, not more about the driver. More about the fact that Mercedes they had the best engine. Rosberg, exactly. So Rosberg could have won.
I don't think so. You know what? Let me fault you there. I mean, for someone to have won,
you disagree with him, not fault him.
Okay, I will disagree with you. For someone to have won 11 races
out of 19.
Season, out of 19, come on.
You ask yourself,
Jimmy, why did Rosberg also win up to 11?
If a stroke of ill luck had hit Hamilton, Rosberg could have won. Would you now say it was a big injustice? That has been the big question that over.
That is extra. But the
point is,
exactly.
But the thing is, for him to have won 11 races, I think that's something I will give to him. Out of 19,
so just had more poles.
Rosberg had more poles.
So that means
Hamilton did very well converting on match days and game days. Yeah,
let's give that to him. For this season, though, not for
Rory McIlroy.
I don't think he's a better driver because I feel for you to start on pole on how many occasions and you could not capitalize on that and win.
Chase back the last 10 years.
So I think
how many enjoy such privilege? Chase back the last 10 years.
Sebastian Vettel, remember, he did it for almost.
Come back here, my guys. Come back here. The house is quiet now. Yes, there was AGM and there was AGM. One was under the tree. One was in Chibok. Was that when we had 2 AGM, 2 FHM men, 2 football body in Nigeria? Was that a moment of 2014? If it is, let us know. We are going to tweet it back. Hello, that is the thing. Was that? I mean, it did happen. AGM on the roadside. AGM in empty Chibok Hotel, full Chibok Hotel. Giwa announcing, Megeri. We have at the point we have about 3 or 4 FHMN. How many of them? Everybody was FHMN. And then legal illegality. FIFA kept on writing. One day we'll document all the letters from FIFA. They wrote some for 2 a.m. So arrived. And they all came to Nigeria.
And some say some were not even.
Well, FIFA letters, your moment of 20. I mean the FIFA letters.
No, definitely not. It's something I really most times don't want.
You know we talk about highlights. Those were low lights.
Okay,
were the lowest
and high.
The lowest ebb of Nigerian football. I've got to say this.
All right.
A lot of people who hold themselves accountable.
Your final words. Those are final words.
Well, fantastic year for me, 2014.
Yeah.
We hope to do this again in 2015. Bless you all, guys.
Sissy.
Okay, for me, the best moment I told about Blessing Okagwere, of course, and of course the fact that she also got married this year.
Change your name.
Change your name to Blessing.
Challenge you.
And Assistant Oshola, you know, that's a golden girl that was discovered from nowhere, you know, coming up, and everyone right now recognizes who Assistant Oshola is.
And Sissy will get married in 2015. Cristiano Ronaldo is not married. We are not going to list of eligible bachelors who will come in and take our and be part of this show. It is 2014, it is sports. And you can't get it better than this. We are signing off 2014 on a big show, on a big way, and in a big way, don't mind us. And I tell you this, come 2015, bumper, Super Sunday Channel Sport. I'm Kenneth Chonogo. Have a blessed new year in advance.